Thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you guys are new here, please hit the like and subscribe button. So we're gonna see what do people like about Aquarius. What do people like about Aquarius? I feel like a lot of people like Aquarius, that how stable you are. And the knowledge and the wisdom, the spiritual knowledge and wisdom that you give back to people too. Some of you guys could be very spiritual. Yeah. I feel like people like how spiritual you are and you're shining for it. Yeah. And the knowledge that you know, the wisdom that you gain. You're shining for the wisdom that you have. Aquarius. Yeah. You're shining for how smart you are. Even if it's not spiritual wisdom or whatever like that, it could just be how intelligent you are, how wise you are. You could give out knowledge of like life and things that you've been through, and people could relate to you, you know? I feel like you didn't let life defeat you. With this Five of Swords here, you didn't let life defeat you. You're letting your victories win. Your victories are taking over. You didn't let your defeat take over you and say, oh, and give up. You know, you kept going. And so that's why you're in the Six of Wands energy. What do people like about Aquarius? What do people like about Aquarius? I don't know. You got people in your head. No. It could be that people are in their head about you transforming and how much you have grown and changed. So people could be noticing how much you have grown. How much you have changed and transformed your whole life. It could have them in their head negatively, but also like thinking. You could have people like thinking about like, dang, like I need to change. Aquarius done changed and switched up, and you know, I feel like a lot of you guys switched up the direction of your path. People like the fact about you that, let me see, clarify this Five of Wands here. You guys could be very competitive, but in a good way. To where like you're good competition. That's what it is. I feel like you give people a run for their money. Yep, you give people a run for their money. To where you're not an easy person to defeat. And you take your time at whatever it is that you're building. That's the truth. Ace of Swords here. So I feel like a lot of people are looking at you like they could have thought that you were easy, you know, that you were somebody who would play into the competition and it would be easy to cut you off and block you out. But I feel like you're giving people a run for their money. That's not true at all. You make people go and have to do some more research. You make people have to go in and go within and do soul searching. Like, wait, hold up. Hold up, because Aquarius is out here killing this shit. Like, literally killing shit with the death card here. You killing, you taking these swords and swiping niggas left and right. And I feel like people are like, damn. Hold up, and you're looking damn good doing it too. You're looking damn good doing it. I'm getting like Alice from Resident Evil. Like, a lot of you guys are badasses. People could be looking at you like, damn, she ain't one. And a lot of you guys are not afraid of nothing. People could actually fear you because they're shocked at how strong and how intuitive, how are you able to do these things? How can you see through the dark? How can you, because this girl, she's like, this is the Hermit card. 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 This is like somebody who goes within in dark caves. You know the hermit in 300. When those hermits, they were in the cave and they scare. It's scary in that cave. You know what I'm saying? And you come out like a beast. So for a lot of you guys, you go within. You go. It could be like you literally go away for a little bit, go within, gather yourself, and come up with a game plan, and you come back out there swinging. And you take your time doing it. You go home. You rejuvenate. You work on things. You figure out which way is the best way to go. How you gonna do it? Blah blah blah. And yeah, you come back out swinging. So people like, damn, that's competition, and now that's competition. You know, it's like people like that, like, cause it's fun when it's like a real competition. You're not the best if you don't go against the best. You gotta go against the best, and I feel like people think like you're the best of the best. Yep. A lot of people feel like you're very intuitive, or you're very spiritual, or you're very different. Because she looks different. She dresses different. She's not hanging out with everybody else. You know, everybody else is over here like competing, fighting, arguing, dressing, partying, going crazy. And she's just over here like, blah, 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 talking to a damn bird. Like, it's like, you guys don't give a fuck. You stand alone. Whereas the rest of the crowd, they're like, oh, you know, they're just going crazy. Like some fucking Vikings or something. Savages. And you're just, you know, they over there chopping up their own land, fucking up their own shit, while you're over here building your shit. So I feel like people notice that about you and they like that. Because it's not an easy, and these could be lovers too. No, actually I don't see lovers here. These are just, I see love here. But I really see more so co-workers, friends, enemies, whoever. Love is showing up. Yeah, this could be lovers too. People who you were in love with, people who you were in relationships with. Now love was here though, because I saw the 4 of Wands here. Yeah, clarify this. So it's like people, you make people think. You make people think twice about what the fuck they did. Or how they going to come next. Because I feel like people was like, damn, Aquarius, you know, you put people in their bag. And I feel like, I'm not really sure if people really like that part of you. But I feel like they like the fact that you're not an easy prey. You're not an easy target. And I feel like a lot of people underestimate you. And I feel like you stand out because you're different. And that's what people like about you the most. That you're different. You know? That's what I feel like people like about you. What else do people like about Aquarius? That you work hard, you know? And you're very wise. You've been through a lot of cycles. So you know a lot. You've been through so many different stages in your life. Remember how I said she goes in? Like, I feel like all of these things happened to you and made you turn into a beast. Like this 3-headed beast is like, with these ladies down here, it's like a reflection of who you are. It's the beast that's inside of you. And it's the stages of life that you've been through. All these different experiences that you had. I feel like a lot of you guys are very wise and you're gonna live a long life. And I feel like people like that about you, of how hardworking you are, how many ideas you got. You got a lot of ideas, and people are in love with you. They love you. And they also know so that you will cut a bitch off because of what you know, how intelligent you are, and you say it like how it is. And you don't give a shit. Libra energy. You know, Libras start popping off at their mouth. Yeah, so they know that you, yeah. And you do it with fire energies. Listen, honey, air will fuel fire. So they know with that dragon head, you will burn, you will flame they shit. You will flame them. They know. You got fire coming out of your mouth. Fire. So anyway, I'm gonna say Aries. Some of you guys could be dealing with Aries, or you have Aries on your chart. Aquarius, my babies. I love you all. Have a good night. Bye.